No, I'm not going to count you down. You're live.
Oh, I'm live. Perfect. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting session of Storms over Cerenar. Here we bring more than 50 years of role-playing experience together, and we try to create an epic tale of ancient secrets, sleeping gods, and country-spanning conflicts in a high-level D&D campaign. My name is Raw, and I have the pleasure of being your dungeon master for tonight. In this not at all tense situation that we find ourselves in. And with me, as always, are these lovely ding-dongs. Hi, ding-dongs.
Hello, ding-dongs.
Hello, dong-dongs.
Hello.
Dong-dongs. Ding-dongs.
Yes, the joke that has never been made anywhere before. Well, perfect.
We did it.
We did it, guys. We did it.
Only the most original content here at Storms over Cerenar.
Yeah, that is definitely how it works here. I'm going to give all of my wonderful players here a chance to introduce themselves and their characters. But before we start, I want to remind everyone watching that Storms over Cerenar is a rowdy and sometimes dark role-playing campaign for adults. Sometimes we tackle some uncomfortable subjects, but we try to do it in a respectful manner. So please, audience discretion is advised. Let's go around the table here. First of all, Mr. Alex.
Hello, I am indeed Alex. I play Oust, currently, I'm the Hexblade Warlock, who's currently essentially the arcane equivalent of a horrible drug come down. So this essentially will be interesting for me. And everybody else, hopefully. And you. Mostly. But yeah, there we go.
Well, perfect. Thank you. Next one up is Evan.
Hello, I'm Evan, player of Arsaphis, the Tabaxi Inquisitive Rogue. Yeah, hopefully we don't die and the whole city doesn't erupt in holy divine fire.
Yes, very divine and holy, I see. Next one up will be my friend and yours, Jonas.
Hey guys, I'm Jonas. I have the privilege of playing Bjørn the Barbarian from the Northern Kingdoms. And tonight is gonna be exciting, I think. Very exciting.
I hope so. And next one up will be Leon.
I'm Leon. Hi from Germany. And I play Theus the Bard, previously part of a cult of assassins, which he managed to get out like anyone growing up getting out of their very narrow views.
And last but not least, the guy working all of our technicalities here, Mr. Tanner from the frozen wastes of Canada.
Hi, I was muted. Hello, I'm Tanner. I'm from Canada. I am a fellow producer of Epic Boon Productions, and I play Nongle, the gnome, wizard, cleric, sorcerer. You got spells, I want them.
And
No, I want his spells.
oh, well, you took one of them.
Okay, no,
Just
he
a touch,
copied one
Jonas,
of them.
I
He didn't
think-
take it.
I can hear the
I
others
took
from
it.
Jonas. Just check out.
Oh,
I can't hear
I'm
anybody
relaying
else
the other guy's
from
sounds, or
them,
what?
if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Maybe you
noticed.
just mute yourself when you're not talking, Jonas. Can you do that? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Just for now, we'll figure out a solution for that. Streaming is hard, guys. If anyone of you wanted to know. So when we last left our heroes, Noggle and Bjorn had been scouting the Undercity, where they found a big plug that basically had put itself and lodged itself underneath the city of Staunchflow. Afterwards, they decided to go and try and figure out what is happening, and again to try and stop the ritual. There was a lot of different things going on, a lot of different efforts, but in the end, it all came to a close when Oust decided to, on his way home from a mission, to buy ritual stuff and rent a cheap hotel room and cast the other planar magic, which, as he knew, or at least the player Alex knew, might be traceable by the pillar, the order of wizards controlling most of the functions of this world. He woke up with the door across the hall from his being kicked down, and he got precious seconds to escape. And with the conventicle Inquisition forces hot on his heels, he managed to get away, and the others managed to meet up with him in the sewers. There, whilst talking about what to do, Theus got a sending from Dark Seneschal of the Many-Faced Lord, one of these the high-ranking members of the League of Assassins that who are trying to basically start this dark ritual within the city of Staunch. They met up, but before they could really talk about anything, they came to blows. Nongol tried to cast a spell to get his friends into safety, but ended up alone in another place, somewhere else. And the others ended up fighting off the Face, but then turning around, realizing that the ritual within the city of Stormsflow was going to happen soon, within the court of battle. And from there, they stormed to the city gates and to try and get in and storm the court of battle before the ritual could go on. Meanwhile, Nongol, stuck in somewhere completely different, found a statue that had grown from the stone on which he found his mystical magic book years ago. Here, after putting the book back in its place, a shining light of time magic shone ahead as he saw a copy of himself asking him to listen up, because he was going to tell himself something interesting. So, our heroes are standing at a crossroads here. It seems like the ritual is going to go off, and there's a lot of things that's going to happen. So I'm going to take us to the battle map where we left off last time.
Some questions before
Yeah.
this. Do we see over the city that the ritual is happening?
Yes, you got that from the context of what the Dark Seneschal told you.
I want to see, like, is it actually visible that the ritual is happening?
No, not in the way that you see a lot of dark magic, but you see the fires of the court of battle go off as if it was open, and you knew that it was
And
supposed to
we
be.
know where the ritual will take place.
Yes, you know that is going on in the court of battle, and I'm actually going to talk to you about what is going to happen here. And actually, I think maybe we should go to the city map first. So right now, I'm going to take the shot token here, and you guys are up here. You are in Belfaro Hollow,
Oh no.
this small village up here. And you heard the face revealing that ritual is going on and going to happen here in the court of battle.
Can you mark that, please, on the map?
Yes.
He's
Can you see it here? I can put a circle around it as well.
Yeah, put a circle or something.
It's the big circle
this-
bit near IRA.
Yep. It is do you see the blue circle here? So you basically need to make your way through the city here. So your goal right now is to reach the court of battle in time to stop the ritual, and then do whatever is necessary to stop
Okay.
the ritual there.
The guards. Why are they stopping us?
So right now the city is locked down because they are trying to catch the renegade wizard Nongol that is on the run from conventicle forces. They also try to apprehend ours. So right now, because you are seen as enemies of the conventicle, or at least this part of the conventicle, the city is locked down because they think that dangerous criminals are afoot. That is why it is locked. Right now, you are outside the city, and you have to get past the gate or the bridge or the walls to get inside. From there, you can choose your route yourself. But you will, because the city is locked down and because they're searching for you, you will probably run into encounters and enemies that will try to stop you. I will track time, and if you are too slow, the ritual will go on. There will also be an escalation counter. So every time you do something that attracts attention, like let's say, casting fireball somewhere where they can hear you, their escalation counter will increase, possibly resulting in the Inquisition coming down on you. Combat in itself does not make the escalation counter go up, but it has to be triggered by an action or an event that you have a chance to stop, basically. I'm going to use minion rules for low-level enemies. For those of you who don't know what that is a rule I have borrowed from 4th edition. That is, if it's a low-level enemy, if you hit it with a weapon or a spell attack, they die. And then the last part is, when it comes to rest, I will tell you when you have time for you won't have time for a short rest, but I might give you a breather or something like a short rest, and I'm going to tell you when you are able to take that, and then you can decide if you want to do that. As you run towards the gate, Safis and the others, what you see is above the city a bunch of small orbs flying around, almost like drones of some kind, magical drones, monitoring the airspace above the city. Going across or over the rooftops will be more exposed than going through streets. That is what you see here, Safis. You know that every guard station has at least one ballista perched on top of it, and if the guard is in on it, they might use these. So you know that is a possibility. Right. What else? Let me see here. But with that said, storage flow is very big, and you know the city like the back of your hand. It cannot be guarded all over. But
do we know if they guard the sewers?
You know that the city watch probably doesn't. Going through the sewers is a possibility. But you know that the enemy has employed the Siki fights, who usually are present in the sewers.
The what?
The Siki
fights.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the gang that they were hiring to transport people. The gang we came across. Yeah, well, the kobolds, the lizard folk, the humans, yeah.
Okay.
The rat folk, rather. Sorry.
Yeah, rat folk was not. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kobolds and rat folk. Yeah.
Yeah. So you basically need to make it across here. What route you take? I have some maps prepared depending on what happened. Maybe we need to take some of this as theater of the mind. If you do something I haven't prepared, we'll see. But basically, that is it. Do you want to do anything else now before you do you want to prepare anything, cast any spells before you
I just want to see the one that's currently stopping us. How important does he look?
He's an inquisitor. He's like, he's the big cheese.
These are the inquisitors that you met on the ship where you went into a coma.
Do they have sway in the city?
The conventicle has.
Another question regarding them. Do we have any idea whether they are aligned with the face right now, in terms of with the ritual?
Well, the thing is,
I don't think we do, to be honest, but
you don't know the precise in and outs of it. It maybe yes, maybe no. It's hard to say whether or not the actions of these people are representative of the whole.
That's good enough for me. Yeah. Well, I'm ready.
These people are not from the city, right?
No, these people are from somewhere else. That, you know, one or two of them might be might be from here, but let's say it's not something.
I just want to know if these people would care about the city.
They probably would care about the city, but they probably also would not trust you that much right now because their superiors are telling you you're dangerous or they're dangerous.
Yeah, I just want to know, like, if they would care enough for the city to want to protect it, if it came to the revelation that something's happening.
That might be a possibility, yeah.
That's kind of connected to what I'm going to do first. So,
but I'm also going to say that convincing them of that is going to be very hard. It's not going to be impossible. I'm just telling you, having fought these people and the history you have with them, that might be difficult.
Yeah, so for just to know, they have seen us at this point, or
if one
like,
of you,
any of them seen us?
they've seen us, yeah, as far as I know.
We ended up with them addressing you and taunting you. Basically, I'm going to say that if you want to have stealth there, Sophis, I'm going to let you do so.
All right.
Like, who was leading the group? Because
this
would
guy,
be the one.
This guy at the front, yeah.
No, not the enemy, but who was leading our group? Because he would be the first one.
Well, Sophis probably was in the lead, but he's naturally stealthy. So I think that we ended the session with him at least considering diving down that side alley.
That session, I was like moving over this way, like to get around these buildings and get over into the water, without being in their direct line of sight.
Because
also worth noting that Bjorn's haste dropped at some point during this, so he is probably physically exhausted and therefore probably not stealthing.
Not exhausted, but
he's whatever the word is at the end of haste. But yeah,
but that only lasts like a round, and we
he's not lethargic anymore. That was before you arrived. So I'm going to say, you can arrange the party in what way you want to, and if you would rather approach this. I would in a different way. I will allow you to do so.
Because I just had a question, because if Sophis is leading, and he has such a good stealth and perception, that he would have warned us as soon as he saw people, and then we wouldn't be in open. Like, I assumed that if Sophis is the one guiding us, that we would not be that in the open, and they would have not noticed us all.
It's up for the DM to decide.
I'm going to.
There's a difference between actively stealthing and being stealthy. I guess it's a case of whether he was hiding to start with, or whether it's a case of he can get to be in a position where he's hidden very quickly. I guess is the difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just want to know if Sophis would be the first one they would see and wouldn't know that the rest of us are following.
Let me tell you this. In the interest of continuity, I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that they saw you, but you're going to get a surprise round where you have the possibility of dodging out of them. How does that sound?
Sure.
Does this sound like a fair compromise?
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right. Good to know. So in that case, I would like all of you to roll initiative.
The wrong mouse.
You can remove Nongle from there. I don't know why he's in there.
He's in there because I need you in the initiative order.
Well, that's a good start.
Ominous. Great.
And who was the leader of that group there, the Inquisitor, right?
This guy here.
Did he have legendary resistances? No, right?
Not last time you met him.
I mean, he could handle himself, though. Like, there was two Inquisitors. There was him and the Halfling who's at the back. Halfling or a Dwarf?
I think she was a halfling.
He was a Halfling, right? Yeah.
Yes, but roll your initiative, please.
We all still have a gift of alacrity, because if it hasn't been an hour, it lasts for 8 hours.
Yes, if you want to, I will increase your initiative. But let me tell you that Oust and Theus, you're on top right now.
Yeah, it's just in case. So gift of alacrity gives all of us, just so we know, another 1d8. So add that to. So another.
But essentially, for the sake of this surprise round, we're all acting at the same time, right?
So you can all add. Can you add 3 to mine? So 21.
All right, that makes you the first one. That's officially going to go.
Well, also I think I also gave Oust.
So.
Yeah, well, Oust is already on top of the round, so.
Yeah.
And so I use these if you want to save it. But
yeah, if we all got it up.
I think I cast on 4 people. I think I cast on everyone, but
Right.
There's only 4 people here, so if you have
no, I didn't like for Nongle. I didn't. I think no, I
Yeah, but
set the
Nongle's not
casters. I said no,
Oh,
I set the
okay.
casters. So
Okay.
I think Bjorn didn't get it then. I think like the casters, Ost, I gave it to myself. I think I also gave it to Safis, but I didn't give it to Bjorn. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
In that case, and we are in a surprise round right now, remember. So,
Yep.
Oust, you're up. You see these Inquisition forces ahead of you,
Okay.
kind of perching up as they realize you're coming through here.
Okay. Split second thing. I'm gonna go look around. Just really hope everybody else is gonna dip down this side alley, and then I'm gonna step into the road in front of the Inquisitors.
Right, go ahead and move yourself.
Sure. Kind of basically go to sort of these boxes here,
All right.
and I'm just gonna shout out. But if it's a surprise round, we can go around everybody else, and then we can do the talkie from my end if you want.
Sure, we can do that. Theus, you're up.
Okay, I want to cast I want to duck behind the corner and cast invisibility on myself.
Sure. Invisibility will let Sparkly Weapon go down, though.
Yes, this is I think worth. No. We are not I'm looking at Ost. He's not looking currently to fight, right?
No.
It seems like, I don't know, Oust, what does it look like?
Oust is going to although outside of the characters, although Raw said it's going to be very difficult, Oust is going to try and negotiate.
Okay, if I look at Ost and sees that he's stepping forward without any current hostility, I will drop the sparkly weapon to get myself invisible.
All right.
So out of sight of them.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oust does not have the sword summoned currently.
Theus, go ahead and give me a stealth roll as you duck behind the building. All right, you are very good. Perfect.
I also noticed I have advantage anyway because I have the elven boots, but I just have that in case of some things.
Perfect. 26 is going to help you a lot. No one sees you becoming invisible. There we go. All right. Was that your turn, or do you want to do something else?
This was my turn.
Cephis.
Cephis will also kind of just duck over this way out of sight. Is it a best of his ability?
Go ahead and give me a stealth roll as well. He knew that. He said knowing that this is going to be a plus 20 or something stupid. Yeah, 28.
Plus 13, yeah.
All
So
right.
28 total, yeah.
All right. Anything else?
I mean, now that he's hidden, he'll draw his hand crossbow, but that'll be it.
All right. Next one up will be Bjorn.
Oh, I will also just say to Bjorn, not fighting yet. Hold.
Oust is not hidden, right?
No, he's just.
Very much not. I will also say just before that, what I probably would have done as I stepped out is I probably would have taken my bag, particularly the bag containing Bjorn's crowns, and would have thrown it to Bjorn. I'm going in. I have my armor on. I do not have any of my other equipment with me apart from the blade and the armor I'm wearing right now. Because I don't want if I go here, then I'm not taking the crowns with me. Is basically what I'm getting out there. But yeah.
Yeah, it's a little stunned. But he, I think he moves. He moves over here. That's behind the box, right?
Yeah, half cover. Yeah.
And yeah, he doesn't attempt to hide. That would be weird. But he's there.
Perfect. In that case, Oust, where you wanted to do talky things.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk out slowly, hands up, and just saying, I'm here to talk, Inquisitor. I'm gonna point over to the arena of battle, which would be, I guess, that way from my point of view, and just go, you see what's happening over there. Focus your gaze, Inquisitor. I beg you.
The dwarf walks out from the ranks. What the hell are you talking about? It's an art show!
Foolish to think that, but please hear me out. The men
I'm
and
not
women
in the habit of listening to maledictus like you.
Well, we can get to that in a second. The men and women who are supposedly sworn to purge Maledictus, I believe your friends. They're the ones behind this. We're just trying to stop it. Inquisitor, do you really plan on standing here and letting a city die? Can your noble pillar-educated conscience really live with the death, or goodness knows what else, of thousands of people? Can you? Look, Inquisitor, I come here, ironically, in peace. Please help us save this city. If it is the last thing you or I or any of us do, let us try.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll. Oh, go
Hold
ahead.
on a second,
Finish
sorry.
up, yeah.
If the pillar seeks to know all, I really do not understand why you fear us so. Because, it boggles my mind, it really does. Come with us, stop this, and if we live to see the next dawn, we can talk. If we manage to stop all this, then you can have me. Just like that. If that's what it takes, if that's the price, then it will be paid. But come with us. And I'm going to use my commander's presence on that persuasion roll as well. Because this is the mother of all Hail Marys. Right, so I'm going to do persuasion. I'm going to roll the persuasion roll first. Oh, don't fuck me. It's a 19
roll
plus a
Leon, you're saying?
privately.
You wrote he wrote privately.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that was a 19. I'll use it, but and then I will.
And you get plus what?
Commanding presence in. Sorry. Okay, +2. If this doesn't work, then I'm willing to use my fate point.
Your fate point.
Yeah.
All right, just to be so everybody's on the same page here. Fate points is something I award when
Okay.
people do something of
Gotcha.
critical
Right.
importance. I'm not going to stop you from this. I'm just going to tell you.
I mean,
Going to put this into context. Fate points lets you, the players, take narrative control over a small part of the story. Last time we saw this was when Bjorn sent a message to his old ally Jarlis Helga to save the North. When he burned the fate point to do so, it was not a question that it was going to to succeed.
gotcha.
So what you say here is you want to use your fate point to make sure that this dwarf believes you. I'm just going to ask you.
To help, at least. Also, doubly so because I realised that technically that roll would be a disadvantage because I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I was going to give you advantage for the great role playing though, so. Fucking players fucking with my shit all the fucking day.
You awarded the fate points, bro.
I've had 2 weeks to script that in my head. So-
Go ahead and take an inspiration first of all.
Thank you very much.
And I'm just going to ask you, are you sure you want to use the fate point? The fate point will not make you also succeed in this way here, but it will convince him to help you.
No, let's not use it then. Let's not use it. We will go with what
I'm just saying there will be dice rolls to determine whether or not his followers will believe him or think that he's enchanting. I'm letting you know because it's a big risk for you. So big reward, big risk. You choose.
Do it. All right, fucking do it. Go on then. All right, sure. Yeah, let's roll the dice on this one. Just use.
Don't worry, you're not the one rolling the dice, so it can't turn out that bad.
For a change. Yeah.
Oh, Inquisitor Dirt was pointing with your axe and says, "Wait. With the So wait, what are you saying exactly?"
I am saying, and if you don't believe me, read my mind. I know that you folks can do that kind of thing. But what I'm saying is this city is under attack. Not by us, not by you, but by the Face. Face, so sworn to purge the maledictus that also you preach, are trying to do the very thing they seek to destroy by doing some kind of ritual in the court of battle. 666 people have been taken in this city. 666 pieces in a puzzle that goes together to create one hells of something. And I don't plan on being around to find out when it goes off if you're not going to help us.
He looks at you. So, those black-clad masked men were bad after all, huh?
Who'd have thunk it?
That's what happened. Like his eyes widen as you see the kind of bricks, like the pieces of the puzzle, kind of clicks into place in his mind. He said, I've been deceived. You, and he turns around and he points. Stand down. We need to fight this. And I'm going to show you the roll I had to see whether or not the other Inquisitor was going to believe him or not.
Christ for that.
Nice.
Does it mean he will believe it or not?
That means that's bad for you and I roll well.
Oh, okay. I thought that was good. Shit.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a Alex. I want you to roll me 1d4 twice.
1d4 twice. Sure. If I just click 2d4, will that come through?
No,
Do you want two individual rolls?
Individual rolls. First for the Swords of Reus.
1.
Right. One of them goes down to back up his Inquisitor here, and then another d4, please.
4.
All of the wands of Reus here turn towards Inquisitor Babelbrook, raising their wands towards you, or towards them. So I'm going to change them to being friendly here. Does that work? I think they should be friendly to you now.
See. If their names appear in, I think if you click on them and their background and their kind of square around them is a different color, then I think they are.
Yeah, it should be green if they are friendly. I don't know.
It's still red for the moment for me.
Never mind. I know who's good and who's bad.
That's right.
You know what? I'm going to all the bad ones. I'm going to turn upside down here.
Sure. And that's bad to us or bad to them?
Enemies to you. As they, yeah. Go ahead, Leon.
No, I like the Inquisitor Babelbook is just not believing the other Inquisitor, right?
Yeah. At this
But
point,
she doesn't seem to be on the side of faith, or.
She thinks she's doing the right thing in resisting you.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me an insight check, yes.
I have no idea.
Well, either she's just fucking stupid or she's working with the face.
Okay.
Bjorn, Jonas, did you disappear? We can't see your camera here. As long as you can hear us, man.
We're not hearing them either. Sounds like we might be having a couple of technical issues with Beyond.
Technical difficulties.
Yay! The best part of this this thing. So, just to
It's live entertainment for you. Here we go.
I'm going to just recap what happened.
It's a Mexican standoff now, basically. It's gone from a duo standoff to a Mexican standoff.
The lead inquisitor of the Eldritch Knights, Lieutenant Inquisitor Dirt Ivanovich, sides with you, and he brings with him 4 allies that will fight by your side. They believe you. Inquisitor Battlebrook raises her wand, saying, "Now you clearly have lost your mind to the enchantments of this Maledictus. You know what our ally said, they cannot be trusted. So, neither can you." For that, I'm going to give the rest of you, the rest of the players here, another surprise round, basically, to respond to this. Theus?
Okay, because I'm still invisible, I want to walk as close as possible to Battlebook. So am I in range of Battlebook currently? I'm invisible. That means she doesn't see any spell.
Battlebook is the lady up here. Oh, that was...
Am I in range of Battlebook?
Depending on what your range is.
Yes. Am I 60 feet?
Yes, you're 55 feet away from her.
Okay, good. Then I'm still invisible.
Yes.
Speaking doesn't bring visibility, right?
I think you have to attack or cast a spell on someone for invisibility.
Yeah. Then I will use unsettling words first on her, and I will say, "You should start believing with your own eyes then, because currently the whole city is going to go down if you waste your time trying to apprehend 4 people and sacrifice thousands for that. And I will make this part of my suggestion, the cast from invisibility,
Right?
on her.
Suggestion will break your invisibility.
Yes, but she doesn't see,
No.
see me casting suggestion.
So you're going to give her disadvantage, basically, right? And
No, she will subtract my bike inspiration from...
So go ahead and roll your bardic inspiration.
It's a d10, so let me just roll a d10.
So she gets...
And I will suggest, first of all, instead of trying to apprehend 4 people here and sacrificing a city of 1,000, you should start believing your friend here, who actually opened his eyes to the truth.
It's an 8 and a 6 rolled by Battlebrook there.
It is a
Yeah,
0.
she gets a 0. So I'm going to say that you can the suggestion.
Oh,
What happens
the
here?
fuck, like Jonas or what? Who is
No, Jonas is muted right now, isn't he? Yeah. Oh well.
what was that?
It didn't gone. All right, good talk.
Wow.
All right, moving on.
It cannot be something. It has to be reasonable, right? So reasonable, just to let's say, for her believing what he's saying is unreasonable, right? But
Then she should at least try to reconsider, not even if she doesn't leave us, at least try to save the city, because that is a real possibility.
so I think this is an interesting judgment call, because for her, not fighting you is the same as not saving the city. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to save the city against you.
Then can I make it that she believes at least her Inquisitor partner? Is that reasonable? I don't know what the relationship between them is.
They are colleagues, at least. I would say she rolled a nat 20 in her kind of thinking, which is why I'm being on the fence here. So again, we're going into a discussion of what is reasonable, and I'm going to say that she.
What's the most reasonable thing that I can get her to do currently that gets her not on our side, but I would say she can apprehend us as after this as much as she wants, but at least go to the side of the ritual that is going to destroy the city. Because
you can tell her to go.
What happens here?
Investigate it.
Yeah.
What happens here is you see her eyes she begins to think, and it seems like she doesn't react at all.
He's still charmed, but like suggestion still charmed.
She's charmed, and she seems not to do anything. You've somehow caught her in a logic puzzle for her.
All right. It was like when I don't see like this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing.
All right. Safish, you're up.
All right. I mean,
Safish.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm just going to check how much you can see here.
Yeah.
You know, on the other side of the bridge, there's a tower that holds some pretty dangerous weapons.
Sure. Now the question is, can I get there? Could you ping on the map where I know this tower to be as somebody who lives in the city? Okay, so like right across. Okay.
Yeah.
Are these are stairs like over here to his right,
Yeah.
correct? Okay. Can he just like hop down the stairs in a sneaky manner?
Yeah, you're Safish. You can just go past them without spending extra movement. Yeah.
Okay. So that was then 15 movement, 25 movement.
Go ahead and give me a stealth roll, though, just to make sure you make your landing without making too much attention.
That's fair and reasonable.
Yeah, well, you're going to...
Well, that's a 14. I'm gonna use my luck point. Lucky is a really good feat. No. Fuck.
Wow, two nat 20s two nat 1s in a row. Yeah, people definitely see you. I'm sorry, man.
Well, hold
You
on.
me?
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah.
I want to double check to make sure I don't have anything else I could attempt to use here, because I always forget if I have sort of magic items on this character because I'm brain dead.
You have reliable talent, or is that not what you take?
So yeah, that's what I'm actually looking for, like literally right now.
Yeah, it's not a net 1. It's just 10, right?
Do I have reliable talent? I don't see
Are you
it.
level 10?
Reliable
No,
10
you
is
don't.
level 11.
No, I'm
Level
not
11 rope, you don't have that.
Yeah, it's level 11, not level 10. Okay, yeah, I thought it was level 10. Okay, so yeah, no, feels bad, man.
You see a bunch of dudes atop the as you come down. Like you try to do this so sneakily, and as you jump on from the last kind of part of this of the railing, you just you fuck up the landing big time, and it makes some noise, and you see some people on the tower kind of pointing down at you as you go that way around.
Oof. All right, well.
That's your movement.
Sure is. So you're saying that one of these like ballista is trained on me?
No, they have seen you.
Okay. Yeah. No. He'll just. Fuck, I don't know what to do.
You can do it, Evan. I believe in you. What would Safish do?
Probably not panic, but Evan panics because Evan is not a rogue.
You've got 80 feet of movement still, remember?
Yes, this is very true. And the question is, do I risk going across while spotted by the ballista tower? I guess he'll just...
I'll say because of the mounts, if you're within 20 feet of the ballistas, they can't attack you with it.
That's fair. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, I'll just like go over here and just like sit down behind the railing and
So
see
you,
if,
you take half cover. All right.
yeah, see if they forget about me in like a minute or two. Oh boy.
Perfect. Bjorn, this is happening. What are you doing?
First of all, small sound check. How is it?
No, there's like some feedback.
Is that feedback
No,
sound
it's
again?
gone now.
No,
Try to
it's
say
gone.
something, Jonas.
Um,
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, it's good enough for now.
I don't know how to fix it though. So.
Go ahead. It's fine, man.
We could fix it during the break.
Yeah. I go towards the bridge, and I say, "Search your soul, Inquisitor, because right now it's being used in security. If you're not hurrying, getting to the big arena, it might be over soon. Not just for you, but for all the people in the city." And I try to further the scheme from Oust while getting close to them.
So go ahead and move, and also you're talking to Babblebrook, right?
Yes.
Oh, what? That is super weird that it does that. All right. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check as you walk on.
Persuasion. The barbarian's favorite.
The best roll you have, right? I swear to God, if you get on that 20 now, I'm going to be in a lot of very distressed.
Not even close.
She looks up at you. You see this. You see the enchantment magic kind of working her brain. She is like her. She's not having a like something. Something is like her gears. They're grinding a lot.
Yeah. So that's my turn.
Just a question,
I'm
because she's currently charmed. Does it mean, and charmed says that charisma checks have advantage? Is it the whole group against her have advantage, or just me? Because like, am I a singular entity for her, or does she see the group as a whole?
I'll say all of you. Why not?
Okay, good. Just like because charmed also makes so that she wouldn't attack me. I don't know if she would then attack the others, but it would be strange because I'm part of the group, and then if she did attack my friends, it would be strange. It's just because of charm says that you can't attack someone that you're charmed by. Like.
I'll say that that you all get the benefits.
Okay.
Nongle. We need to talk about what is happening to you for a second.
Do we?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
We we cut away real quick to another place, another plane, in another kind of world for a second here. As you are standing atop of this shrine where you put down the book where you found it the first time, and you see yourself you see yourself in this kind of light image kind of thing, but you're somehow older. Like you see gray lines adorning your older self's hair, but also like many more scars. Your older self has a frantic look in his eye. He's constantly looking over his shoulder. It seems like he's not talking to you directly, but he's talking to something that projects his image to where you are. As your future self talks, it looks like he's preparing some kind of ritual circle on the ground around. I know you have a lot of questions. The implications of this ridiculous chromancy are unbearable. I'm sure you understand. You and me, after all. Well, I don't have much time, and neither have the others. I'm speaking to you from the future, or a future, hopefully. We did a bunch of things, and let me just say that I hope that you do differently, or better. If I remember correctly, you are at the point in the time in Staunch Flow, where you cast Word of Recall and ended up in the Grove of Marine. I wanted to save everybody, but no one followed. Well, no time for mopping about. We need to work. I can help you out of your situation and get back to you, get you back in the fight, but first we need a real talk. The plan of our friends right now might succeed, but not without you. I spent weeks getting out of here. Hopefully I can get you back to them. First of all, there's a better than even chance that you're not going to stop the ritual. And even if it is stopped, I believe the war will still happen. And secondly, whatever happens, and like now he looks directly in your eyes somehow, do not let Theus give himself up. And at this point, you see your future self lifting up his sleeve, and he's revealing like a large leather bracer embellished with tubes and cogs and a large watch up here. The pars temporis, the same magical artifact that you have seen Theus wearing. Now this is very important. The face cannot get him back. Bjorn will not have it in herself to stop him after that. Let the ritual happen. Let Bjorn sacrifice himself instead, anything else. He takes a deep breath, as that was clearly hard to say out loud. And with that, we'll go back, for now, to the others here.
Yeah, just cut back after that. What the fuck, Rob?
Top of the round! Oust, you're going. Let's go. Just Tanner's face.
I'm holding my action until somebody does something. If I've learned anything from Han Solo, it's I don't shoot first. So, I'm gonna sort of stand there. I'm gonna maybe take a couple of steps forward, sort of just behind Bjorn. Hands still up, still, essentially hands up as in, sort of not surrender, but I'm holding that there's nothing up my sleeves rather than Red Panda defense mode. And I'm just gonna, just act as peacefully as possible.
You're basically going to skip your turn. Is that it?
Is this another sneak? Isn't this another surprise round? Is this, or is this
no,
still?
This is not. Now we're in initiative. Things might happen here.
I'm gonna hold my action. If I am engaged, essentially, if I'm shot at that, generally and then I will hold a Eldritch Blast in that case.
If everything happens in front of you, or specifically anything else.
If we as a party are engaged, so yeah, just general.
I will talk further with Inquisitor Battlebook.
Well, it's not your turn now.
I thought after Austus.
Well,
it would be
that was how
my
it was
turn.
in the surprise round. Just 1 second, I'm going to make sure that we have. All right, now you should have all the precision you need, Tanner, and let's go.
Yep, we're good.
At this point, you see a man coming out of the shadows on the top of the roof here. He takes out a crossbow and trains it on Inquisitor Babblebrook. The shot misses.
Babblebrook.
Yeah, this one here. No, actually, he was stealth, so he gets advantage. Meaning 18 hits, he gets a crit. So I'm going to roll damage again here. All right. So let's see if that's enough. What happens if you take damage under your charm spell, Theus?
Charm doesn't end.
The charm doesn't end.
I think it ends if we damage her?
We damage. We don't damage her.
Yeah, I'm just... wasn't sure.
The first shot goes off, hitting her straight in the chest. Oh, you see how, she gets a panic look in her eye. Then the assassin shadow steps through the thing, takes out his blade, and tries to finish the job.
Now, I know I said I was holding for engaging us. I'm happy for you to say no, but would I have a chance to attack him if I was holding my action?
You will do. I'm sorry to say that you're not going to be able to save Battlebrook as she's killed outright.
Well,
That kind of helps us.
well, it's my turn next.
Okay.
as he-
In which case, I'm not going to do anything then. I'll
The
just leave it for a
assassin,
second.
coming out of nowhere, just screams, "Don't listen to them! They're all maledicti. They will stop at nothing to sink the city into the ash. Now kill them! Attack!"
Killed the wrong one.
Wait, did he? He actually just straight up killed the wrong one, though. Like, real talk?
He just killed the Inquisitor, yeah.
Depending on what you believe is the wrong one, maybe.
Well, yeah. One of them seemed to have, like, been in agreements due to Ost's fate point. And that was
Okay,
not the one
I
he
walk
killed?
over.
Hey,
walk over-
let's see how this
I-
plays out.
So, first of all, Oust, you have your attack.
Okay, I will... Yeah, fuck it. Anyway, I started blasting. And I'm going to do my 3 beams of Eldritch Blast at young fellow on the bridge. That is a 19 to hit on the first one,
Yeah, I get some.
a 14 on the second, which probably doesn't, and a dirty 20 on the third. So that would be between the two that probably hit. I'm assuming that 14 doesn't hit.
It takes 9 damage as the second one.
9
does not.
damage.
Yeah.
Another possible 30. Lovely. Okay. And that would be my go.
Perfect. No, Theus, you're up.
Okay. It's the first time I've done this, so I will... Because I've taken this feat for a long time before. It never came up. So as I see that, I notice, shit, I'm not in range for that. Well, what I want to do, and I run towards the battle book, and I notice that I'm not fast enough. In that moment, I feel like a spark in my chest as something I remember that Pandora did. And for a moment I think, please, Pandora, give me strength for that one. As I misty step towards Battle Book and move. So this is 60 feet together, which is because of my feat that I took, which is Fey Touch. I get Misty Step. So I will run towards Battle Book, which okay, and like drag her. Like, can I like I cannot move.
So
that
you have
wall.
moved 10 feet now.
I try to move towards her, but it says like collide with wall.
Oh, I will. You want to do it? That is a 30 feet jump you can do, right?
I can move 30 feet, and then I can move Misty Step 30 feet. So I just will run.
So where do you run to?
I want to run towards the corpse of Battle Book.
Yep. So if you want to run, if you want to Misty Step next to her, you need to be standing here.
Okay, good.
So that's 25 feet of movement, and then you can zoom up there. I'm going to move you here. That's what you want, right? You want to go here, right?
Yep.
All right.
What's
there you
that?
are.
Can I like how deep does the water look? Like, is this a stream?
This is the storage flow run. The river
Is it
coming
still
in.
water?
It is
Still water?
not still water. It is not a deadly kind of rapids
How
either.
deep does it look?
Maybe between 10 and 20 feet, but there are some rough kind of places over here.
Like, does it go from left to right?
It goes from left to right, yeah.
Okay.
No, it goes from right. Now I'm just looking at the painting. It's going from right. It goes from right to left. So
Okay. Then currently she's a corpse. This means she's an object.
that's correct.
Can I use the 5 feet and pick her up and just jump myself into the river?
How strong is Theus?
Not very strong, but she's very light. I don't know
No,
if
she's a halfling, so I'm going to say give me a strength check, and if you don't roll real bad, that's fine.
Okay.
She's a deep gnome in disguise.
You can pick her up, and you want to throw her over the.
Throw
the tower.
myself with her over. I will take an opportunity attack from the assassin's though, if he has the direction.
You will get that. 25 to hit.
That's it.
Please don't
All
send
right. You take 7 piercing damage.
All right.
Give me a con save, please. You take 15 poison damage. That's half.
15.
That's half of the poison damage you rolled.
So 7 plus 15, so 22.
7 and then 22 plus 13 sneak attack damage.
Okay, good.
These do a lot of damage.
Are these currently his allies? I just want to ask, because are these currently his allies?
This one is. I turned all of them top down.
So 35 points of damage, right. I'm currently not. Well, I'm technically still concentrating on this. No, not because the target is technically dead, so I'm not concentrating anymore.
So I guess you are. So
then,
you throw yourself out here.
Yeah, and then while I'm out of sight, like the river, like in the water, they can't see me. I will assume I will use Past Temporis to revive her.
Past Temporis does not revive her; it resets her death saves.
Yeah, what I thought, like actually previously.
But I will say that she
like it's Revivify, I thought. Like previously,
no,
the other guy was killed, and I revived him like Saladin.
No, you just got him back to 0 without dying.
He said he was straight up dead. I thought.
Yeah, but when he died, let me. I think the best thing here would probably be to be on the same
I just want
side.
to check like this.
It says here, merciful reversal. When a creature within 60 feet of you
Dies.
Dies, you can choose to immediately spend something to remove all failed or succeeded death saves for that creature. The creature restarts the process of rolling
dies, then
death
it doesn't
saving
have any
throws.
death saves, I thought.
Then it has 3 failed ones.
Like, could I have done this as soon as I saw her die? Because I was
Yes,
within 55
but in that
feet.
case, you would have done it, and then now you're throwing her out. So she is basically unconscious as you do this. If that's
Okay,
what
so I
you do,
essentially want to get her out of that she doesn't get killed again.
so she's on 0 hit points
So,
basically.
just to be clear, you did this in front of the whole people on the bridge because you didn't get to move her before you used this ability.
Yes. Well, yeah.
Yeah, just like if that changes anything, you should probably be aware of that.
It doesn't really, because it's not a showy thing that happened.
Fair enough. I'm just saying.
They know we're
if
maledictus already.
Yeah, Theus might not have wanted to do that in front of, these people specifically. So I
But
figured
it doesn't have a lot of lights and whistles and bells on it. Is that fine with you, Theus?
Yeah. So I'm essentially trying to get her out of, like, get her to safety in some way.
So both of you tumble across the side, splashing into the water.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, this was my turn. This was all I could do.
Safis, you see the guards across from you begin to, as they're reacting right now, they begin to training the ballista on you.
All right. You said beginning, as in it's not pointed at me right now.
At their turn, they will attack you.
Okay. Ominous. So where's my character portrait? There it is. Well, I suppose. Do I see and hear this combat up here? I know the map says I do, but I'm like technically like below the cliff face, so I'm not sure.
Let's see. You can see it. That's a direct line of sight.
Okay. Then in that case, he will do. Okay, sorry, I have to double check his types of movements. I think he has a climb speed. Attributes. Where do you see your movements on this character sheet?
So physics movement is 30 feet.
30. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, he doesn't have a climb speed. Just trying to remember if he did or not. All right. Well, How tall is this cliff over? Just scooted him over on accident. How tall is this cliff over here?
Let's see, it is 3 flights of stairs down, so it is 15 feet.
Okay, so each of these is a full story or so?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. So he will get that much closer for now. That's 10 feet. Do I have a line of sight on, like, this person? Like, did I see that whole assassination business go down from my angle?
Can you ask again, please?
Did I see this guy do the murder?
Yeah, what's your passive perception? 25? Of course you did.
Oh, wonderful, thank you. Alright, so then...
If you're a standard tabaxi, you do have a climbing speed of 20 feet.
Yep.
From your Cat's Claws ability.
Okay, I do. Yeah, alright, I'll have to write that down. I thought I had climbing speed.
Yeah.
So then in that case, I'm going to double my movement speed for the round because tabaxis gotta go fast. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60... 60 would be right there, including the climb speed. You cannot attempt this movement. Collides with at least one wall.
Where do you want to go? Attack.
Up here. Like, I basically just want to get on top of the wall, see all my allies.
Go ahead, man.
And I'll pull out my... Still having my hand crossbow out, I'll just shoot the bad guy.
Go ahead and give me the roll.
Yeah.
You are not next... he is next to someone on your side, so yeah, you get the sneak attack.
Yeah. Notably, they don't have to be on my side, they just have to not be on his side.
Precisely. Alright, go ahead and roll.
Alright. So that is a... What is that? God, a 12 to hit. Do I have advantage for some reason? I'm technically still hidden.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth against his perception.
Thank you.
Yeah, you get the fucking crit.
Awesome.
Sports fans.
I'm too nice to you guys. I should not be this nice to you.
I agree, and I appreciate it nonetheless. Alright, so then my sneak attack is... features.
Sneak attack is 5d6, you can roll 66 more because that includes your hand crossbow.
Yeah. Well, it already rolled the hand crossbow, so that's fine. But, so... 5d6, so a total of 10d6.
Yeah, oh.
So there's the first 5 just because this thing doesn't go up to 10. So that's 38 plus 11, right?
He's looking badly injured as you get a kidney shot, and he's like, staggering next to these ones of wheels.
That's 50 damage so far.
Oh, is that your...
Should be 55 damage, actually.
Yep, yeah, I took all of it away.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I did the right math there. All right. And he'll... That was his action. He'll bonus action, dash, and step back 10 feet.
The guy next to you will try to attack you with an attack of opportunity,
That's fair.
but misses you.
Wonderful. All right. And I'll get behind Alex and I'll say, so what's happening? Having been over here for the last 10 seconds. And that'll be
the
my
moons
turn.
not attacking us are friendly.
Inquisitor Babblebrook will roll a death save. And that's 1 fail. The junior Inquisitors will act. This guy will... So, you see... do you all see the guy up top here?
Yep.
You see he begins to do... he begins to take out a copper wire and begins to do shit with it. If he is not interrupted, the escalation counter will increase. Tanner, can you, as text on our stream, put in escalation 0?
You got it.
Thank you. All right. This guy here in front of you is not having fun. So he will basically, he will cast a fireball on you guys. Do anyone want to counterspell?
I have no spell slots, so.
I cannot see. I'm currently
No, you
water.
can't. You're. All right. So everybody, please make.
Bjorn, do you want to cast spell?
Counter spell with axe.
I'll need Bjorn and Oust and Cephis to make a dex save, please.
Ah, piece of cake.
Your friend, the sort of Rias, makes it. Dirt does not make it.
26.
All of you make it. So you
21.
take 20. You take 13 fire damage. Bjorn, you have resistance to fire damage, don't you?
Yes.
Then you
And I have evasion.
Yeah. So I guess Bjorn, you take 6 damage, and Oust, you take 13. I mean.
Okay. And
then-
I'm fairly sure Armor of Agathis is just melee damage, right?
And then he runs away saying, attack them! And the water Rias on your side tries to do a dagger attack and misses. Alright. Inquisitor Dirt stands forward towards his old comrade and says, stand down, or I will take all of you with us to save this city. As he and as they don't, so let's see. He has a fucking bad charisma, but let's see if he rolls good in the persuasion roll. Not good enough, sadly. So he decides to attack and do a booming blade of one of these, and that's a lot of damage. Alright, so the sort of Rias next to him is looking pretty bad. The ones of Rias, this guy tries to go over here to your side, gets an attack of opportunity from this guy. Oh, that's bad. Gets 7 damage. That's not good. The others here... Oh, they're all on your side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how nice.
Yep.
They go to this end here, and they reposition themselves to help you guys. Do they have anything they can do to help you? No, but they do have some pretty interesting magic things next up. All right. That says, from this place here, go ahead and give me a perception check, Cephis.
Alright, perception check. Say that's something
Probably going to notice this guy.
28.
You notice this guy as he jumps down upon you. He does not get sneak attack or advantage. But he does roll a 25 to hit.
Yep. Ouch.
Go ahead
Ouch,
and give me a con save.
17.
You take 3 poison damage and 6 piercing damage.
Alright, uncanny dodge.
Perfect. Go ahead and do that.
So sorry, that was a total of 9, you said?
Yeah.
Alright, so 25. Alright.
Then from up here, Theus, on your way down, one of these guys tried to hit you with a crossbow. 24 to hit.
Do they have disadvantage at least because I'm on the water or not?
Yeah, sure, disadvantage. He rolls 22 to hit.
Okay, still hits.
Roll me a con save, please. You're good. You take 10 piercing damage and 2 poison damage.
Alright.
And then he blips down here and runs up here.
Can you remove the concentration from me? Because it's still asking me if I want to make concentration.
Sure, I can do that. It's under your effects. I'll just go ahead and delete it.
Okay,
There you go.
I can do this too if I...
Alright, then there's some ballistas going on here. That's going to be fun, right? Alright, so Fizz, one of them were trailing you. Oh, that's really good hit. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
You're going to be real sad about that uncanny dodge there as you take 15 damage.
Alright.
And another one goes for one of the swords of Rias and one of the wands of Rias. One of Rias is fine. The sword of Rias takes a bunch of damage. He takes 32 damage. That's real bad. All right, boom. That tower is going to be a problem. Bjorn, you're up.
So, am I? Björn is very confused. He doesn't know who is on his side and who is not.
All right.
Because.
Do you want me to tell you, or is it a part of the role play?
With a black face mask.
Yeah, there's one here and one here that Bjorn sees.
There's only 2 guys with black face masks.
So. Rage.
Got it. You have rage toggled on right now, so that's fine. So you use another rage.
Yeah.
Meaning you have used 2 today.
And that's 1 and 2 attacks of opportunity. Right?
Nope. They were on your side and had used attacks of opportunity, so you're good.
Oh. And then for free action, I'm gonna shout to the tower. So you're gonna shoot the guys that kill people and not the one who's gonna save them? Just an open-ended question. And then I'm gonna break this guy in half.
Probably will. Let's go.
You want to reckless that?
Yeah, go to reckless attack or no? Yeah. Go ahead and attack.
And I think Sparkly is off.
Yeah, it is. But on the first attack, you destroy this guy. So you can, if you have more movement, you can move up further.
I think I used 25.
Yeah, so you have 15 movement more.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, that's it.
Perfect, Bjorn. The Swords of Rias all attack. Inquisitor Dirt here. They are all doing Booming Blade. 1, 2 misses, 3 misses. Yay! That's not going to go well. Oh, they have multi-attack. Yeah, so
Booming Blade doesn't.
Yeah, Booming Blade is not an attack, so they use their action on that. All right, so that's bad. This guy. All right, this guy is very low. I'm going to roll a Wisdom save on him. He makes it, so he goes up and tries to do an attack on this guy here. He misses as well. All right, so they all use this. All right, and with that said, we are going back to Nongol. As you see your future self, Nongol. Just to repeat what he said just before, he says, this is very important. The face cannot get these back. Bjorn will not have it in himself to stop him after that. Let the ritual happen. Let Bjorn sacrifice himself if need be. Anything else. He takes a deep breath. What he is telling you is clearly hard to get out. Third, oh gosh, I hope you're writing this down. You need to help the others on their journeys. Oust will need your expertise in Kangundi, or you'll never find the gods. We were too slow in my time. So you should try to find Professor Ignatius, John Ignatius. Oust knows his brother. They know about him in the Hall of Maps and Logs in Blimey Bay. He can lead you on your way. Theus. Sadly, I didn't get to know him that much before he looks away in pain. Looks back up. Bjorn's people will be attacked from the south. They will be led by the Hassanites. The war will come. That is not the question. You're not going to stop that. What is important is if Bjorn is ready or not. The prophecy. You heard it in the sewers. The Galahorn. You must find it. You need to take it literally. And for our final companion or companions, always trust the Saphis. Their hearts are in the right place, even though the gruff one from the Imperium is so edgy all the time. Fourth, on our journey, mine, yours, the conventicle. It isn't bad, it's just misguided. The Hassanites has their dirty tendrils deep into the halls of power. Archmages, functionaries in critical position, Cobalt Shield attack squads, everybody. The kingdoms in the conventicle itself. You know it. Open your eyes. I could only see those who worked with the face when I was in your situation. But remember, there's a lot of good people in the conventicle. They have all been led astray, just as much as you have. And then your future self stops. You see tears amassing in his eyes, and he shakes his head for a moment and then continues on. That is exactly what leads to the purge. He looks up, and instinctively you catch your own gaze. And never, not even in the mirror, you have seen your own eyes this unflinching. You know, you recognize this feeling that you're getting here. And you know that your future self is forcing yourself to say something very painful, just like it is. Snake Snack is right. They will come for our people. All of us, even the youngins. And they will brand them as maledicta because of this stupid fight. He gestures out. Grove of Marine, it could be perfect. The scroll that Snake Snack gave us, you created the way to here, but that will be a task for you later. He stands up, the ritual circle is complete. See tears running down your own face as your future self rolls up his sleeves and takes out his wand. Now, what we need to do is to give you a second chance. And then he takes up his hand, and the wand in one hand, and his hand in his other. He does some somatic components. You see your future self's eyes glow like milky white as the cogs on the pars temporis on his arm begin to turn. You see how magical tendrils begin to spread out on your future self's body, and you can tell that this magic is taking a toll on him. And you realize as you behold it that your future self is putting his entire essence into whatever magic he's doing right now. First of all I need to do is to get your way out. And then he points out, and from his hand there's a tendril of white energy that shoots out and hits the ground next to the shrine. And you see this like a transparent shape of like a doorway manifesting slowly. It will take some time to manifest. Don't worry, time works different here in the meantime. And then his other hand shoots out, hits the book, and it opens up, and like in front of you it seems almost like a window. With this, you should be able to influence the fight from here with my magic. Now, go, help them. I just need to focus here. So, you're in a special situation here now. Every round on Initiative 0 until the doorway is finished, you can do one of two things. You can seek knowledge or influence the fight. If you seek knowledge, then as your action for your turn, you get a glimpse of someone you know, as if you're scrying on. The roll, like, you automatically succeed, and it shows you an event of some importance involving this person. Alternatively, you can make skill checks to gain insights into reality, as long as it makes sense to figure out through superpowered chronomancy, basically. I will decide the DC of the check, and on a success, I will divulge information about the multiverse to you. If you target one of the other players, they will take over control of the narrative. That is one thing you can do. That is seek knowledge. The other thing you can do is influence the fight, and as your action on the turn, you can make a skill check to make something happen in the material plane that can be explained by chronomancy in some way, to support the others. Whatever happens is going to be something that can reasonably be explained by chronomancy, and is going to be somewhere within 60 feet of Theus, as it's the past temporis that's going to be relaying your magic. I'm going to send you these two things here in a private chat, and you can prepare for your next turn. Do you have any questions right now, or should we wait for the next turn?
No, I'm good. It's a lot, but I have it all written down, so.
Perfect. Otherwise, I have it written down as well, so we're going to be fine. All right. In that case, I am going to put the battle music back on here, and next one up will be Oust. Oust, you see this guy atop the tower is doing something that might do escalation. Theus has gone into the water. Fighting is breaking out towards you. You know you need to rush for the court of battle, or you'll never stop this ritual.
True. Okay. Okay. I will risk a opportunity attack on from the faceman next to me, and I'm going to dart and help because dirt with the swords of Rias in front of me. Just try and clear away on the bridge, and I'm going to take my first of 2 attacks.
Perfect.
As soon as I can find the character sheet. So yeah, I don't know if he's going to make a attack of opportunity against me, the one behind me.
Oh yeah, he will. Why not? He doesn't have any.
Sure.
Yeah, you take 6 damage, and that is with a 1 poison damage. You don't need to roll that.
He takes 25 back.
Oh no!
No. Yep.
He just hell freezes over on him. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, and I'll take my 2 swings against the sword of Rias next to me. The first one is a dirty 20 to hit, and the second is a natural 1. There they are. So just the one hitting. Yeah.
Well,
it was a natural 1 and a natural 20 actually. There we go.
Well, right now, as I told you, you are all using minion rules for low-level opponents. So this guy is fucking gone.
Lovely. Cool. In that case, I'd use the rest of my movement to move it sort of into his space as he kind of flops over the bridge. Yeah. I just kind of just sort of go to Inquisitor Dirt as I'm just sort of hacking through his former allies, just goes big personal obviously, and just keep going. But yeah, that would be my turn.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on other stuff for the time being. So there we go.
Theus, you hit the water. I'll let you make an action before the water carries.
How possible is for me to get like under the bridge? Is there something under the bridge where you can like hold on or like stay there under the bridge?
It's against the current, so I'm going to say
there's like there's some like ground under the bridge from what I've seen. Here, like
as I established when you asked, it's between 10 and 20 feet depth here.
Yeah.
You can go here to grab on. If you want to do that, we can make a skill check for that.
I just want to know, is there any safe place under the bridge? Because this would be where cover would be.
Yes, you can go under the bridge and hold on to one of the pillars of the bridge, but I'll need you to make an acrobatics or athletics check to figure out.
Is there something where like under here where you don't have to hold on to something, like where you can just stand on the bridge?
I'll say yeah, but I'll still, to get there,
yeah,
you'll need to make a check.
Okay, good.
Or teleport, I guess.
Okay, good. First of all, I will like, how likely is it for me to drag her to the bank side? Otherwise,
you're not great at either athletics or.
Okay, then I will probably. Okay, good. First of all, I will healing word her with second level healing word her to get her up again.
All right.
She opens her eyes.
She is not dead anymore. Yeah.
I will like look at her eyes and say, "Do you believe us now? Someone from the face was about to kill you because you were about to find out the truth. So I hope we are now on the same side. I am saving your life here. So I hope we can work together to save the lives of all of the people in the city."
Go ahead and do a persuasion roll.
I just want to say I currently saved her life.
I know. That's why I don't get disadvantage. And, all right, let's see what she says when it's her turn.
Okay,
what are you trying to do?
Like, can I get her closer under the bridge?
You can, but you need to give me an acrobatics or athletics check to get her in safe harbor, or do a teleportation thing.
Yeah, but acrobatics. I will use lucky for that.
Sure.
So, where's my lucky? Athletics. Still bad.
Sadly, you don't get to. You fail at grabbing on, but I'm going to say as you try to do it, I'm going to roll a 1d3 times 10 instead of 1d6 to see how far you drift. So only 10 feet.
Yeah. What's my action?
That's your action, yeah.
Okay.
And your bonus action as well.
It should be the other direction, right?
Nope. It's going. If you look at the stones, it's going from right to left.
So we're pointing south now. Right? So across the bridge is south.
Yes, that's correct. Right now it's a bit weird. Yeah.
Doesn't the river go towards... Okay, don't worry.
Yeah, it should be, but right now, I guess
Semantics. Go by the map. Right?
Semantics. It's really weird. All right. So Fish,
Oh no, sorry. I see how the river works now.
I need to go in 1 second, and I'm coming back. So you're gonna think about your turn for a second.
This is what we in the business refer to as totally fucked.
Less fucked than it could have been.
I'm so confused what to do with Nongle. I have so many greedy things I can do, but I can also help you guys. I mean, whatever.
Does Norgal consider us friends, or does he trust himself? Does he believe in us, or does he at least believe in the you that believes in the us?
I think Nongle should definitely use this to his advantage. I don't think you get many shots like this.
Yeah. And
but that's very meta.
And I mean, he already sacrificed quite a bit trying to get everyone out of there. So.
But just imagine, it's another body. God knows we need those right now.
Yeah, but do you really? I don't even know if I can come back, right?
Yeah, that's the real question. How is Nurgle gonna get back? That is the real concern.
Well, I mean, I don't have to be there, and I could influence the fight using chronomancy, so that's...
Sure. But how's he gonna get back?
I don't
Just
know.
set it up.
Also, this means at some point in the campaign, you've got to close the loop. Possibly.
Not if there's two timelines.
Depending on how this goes. Yeah.
If there's two timelines,
on...
then I wouldn't have to change anything.
Well, actually, that depends on what kind of interpretation of time travel we're going for here. And I'm doing timelines.
It's like Terminator time travel, where you get different parallel lines, or it's like that one movie, like Predestined, where you...
We're doing Terminator, basically, with parallel timelines. And if you haven't noticed, I actually established that in the past as well.
Because I've died about 5-6 other times in other realities, so
at least,
yeah, more than that. Let's face it. Yeah. So
this is fun, guys. All right, let's see what happens. Do you have anything you want to do?
There.
You are fucking with me. I hate getting fucking fucked like this. Jonas is just like,
hey. Fun. At least your big bad evil guy wasn't suddenly whooshed and then killed.
Oh yes, a story for another time. You're up. Evan?
You muted?
I don't think he's muted. Evan doesn't look muted. He might be away for a second. No?
Please hold.
Evan, I see your microphone is doing something.
Is it?
No? Yeah,
no.
I can hear you now.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Mild technical difficulties. Alright, so sorry, could you, like...
It's your turn.
Yeah, okay. Wasn't sure, because my mic just, like, freaked out for a second there. So, okay, this guy's still there. Alright, Monster's up there. Yeah, Boon's over there. Alright, well... Bonus action, disengage.
He already used his attack of opportunity.
That's fair. Still gonna do it though, just in case. I don't know. Weird assassin might have like tunnel fighting or whatever, for all I know. So good.
Nothing happens.
Sorry, I lied. I'm going to attack before I do that.
Sure.
I'm going to stab at the assassin with my rapier.
Oh, Asif is going for the. Yeah,
Here we go.
He's not going to survive
Okay.
that. He's not.
All right. Just hold on. Let me roll my 10d6 that go along with that.
No, he is definitely dead.
Oh yeah.
No.
Just
I
a
believe
flex.
you. I still want to know how much damage I dealt.
All right, I can tell you, you did 43 fucking damage,
Wonderful.
which puts you in the ballpark of a Bjorn crit. So I think you're doing quite well.
Wonderful. So yep, stab him, and then since he's dead, I won't have to disengage. So I'll run this way. And can I, like, run along the rim here? Like how?
You'll take an
Why?
attack of opportunity, but yeah,
From who?
from this guy.
Well, joke's on you because the idea was I wanted to get around him to
Alright,
flank him with dots. So
Oh well, so as long as you don't run past him, that's fine.
Yeah.
yeah, and I'll. The game won't. Is it possible for me to stand here, or
Yeah.
is that barricade like?
Oh.
Ooh.
I am not doing well on my controls right now. Let's see here. we
If it's
should-
a wall, you can actually make it so that you can like go through walls.
Yeah, I thought it did that, but yeah, there's some invisible walls here.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah,
I'm
there.
using. Yeah, go ahead.
And then, because I didn't have to disengage because he died, I'm going to use my bonus action to shoot this guy in the back with my hand crossbow. Because I have the
hand
crossbow
crossbow.
expert feat.
Of course.
Yes.
Go ahead.
That is a. Can't tell this pop-up one's in the way. That is an 18.
Minion rules. Tell me how he dies.
I just like run up and as he like turns around in surprise, I just pop him right in the head.
You are laying waste to these.
360 no
fellas.
scope. Bam!
It's hard not to no scope when you're using a crossbow.
Yeah, it's got no scope.
Exactly.
So I mean,
But
every shot's a no scope, right?
yeah.
The Inquisitor Babblebrook kind of gains consciousness as she looks at you. What? What are you talking about? You cannot be. You are all fighting with that madman with the god sword. Why are you helping me?
Can I answer? Like, it's not my turn, but can I answer?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Because it doesn't matter who we are, but what we are about to do. We are going to save the city. You can
Save it
judge
from
us
what?
after.
From what? You are just saying
There
stuff.
is
Do you expect me
a
to believe
demon
you?
summoning going on, and the face is behind it. If you don't want this whole city being leveled, possibly together with us, then you should work together with us.
Go ahead and give me another persuasion roll, straight up.
Natural 20, 34.
So that puts you from
Jesus!
1 to 3 successes, meaning you fucking won again, you little fucker.
You're my
Alright.
bitch now.
She looks around. Wait, you're right. Dirty's right. Listen, we need. Oh, shit! Get me back on that bridge right away.
You are wounded. Get to safety. Get cover. We will take care of that.
You don't
We cover your
understand.
wounds.
We need to get back. We need to hurry right now. And Junior Inquisitor's turn. Yep, you didn't stop him. So I'm going to roll a 1d6. That's a 2. Tanner, please put 2 as our escalation level. And then this guy is going to. Oh, that's. He's going to cast Ice Storm.
Do I see him?
Yeah, he's on top of the wall. I don't think you're within range.
Well, within 60 feet, I thought.
Are you within 60 feet of him?
I don't know how high the bridge is.
If you're within 60 feet of this guy up here.
Oh, not this guy. I thought the one
Oh,
staying on the bridge.
what happened there? I am my controls are not behaving like I wanted them to.
No,
right now.
I thought you meant the one on the bridge is currently cast.
No. It's one in the tower.
Okay,
That
good.
is doing crazy shit. This guy. All right. I'm going to cast Ice Storm, so that's going to be Oust and Saphis.
Right?
Please give me a Dex saving throw.
You got it.
And so will these as well.
I trained you for this, guys. You've been walking in a blizzard for so long.
18.
Maybe. 15.
What did you get? 18 saves, you take no damage. Oust, you take half damage. So that is 5 bludgeoning and 9 cold damage.
Plus 9. Yeah, okay, my armor of Agathis is gone. So that's good.
Alright.
That's not good.
All of your friends from the Wands of Rias dies. I'm just going to delete them. That's not good. So your allies, but not Dirt, are Dirt saves, so he takes half. He's looking pretty hurt. The other guy here runs away from you, Bjorn, and he begins to fiddle with a copper wire, doing things that might get escalation higher. Oh, and as he cast a loud magic, I should have done this with a fireball too, but I didn't. Please increase the escalation counter by 1, Tanner. Inquisitor Dirt looks at you, Oust, and he says, I don't know what that sword is, but we should probably get fucking going. And then he booming blades the guy in front of him, kills him, and just begins to run up next to you here, Bjorn. So what do you think they're trying to do? Summon some kind of demon or what?
You've been so blind, mage. You couldn't even see the enemy before you. And you think I could explain it to you now? Too many books and too little knowledge.
Well, that's a way to say it. Foot soldier, that guy's dead. This guy runs out here and tries to get you, Theus.
Come with me.
Oh, I lost connection to the server. 1 second, I pressed the wrong thing.
Whoops.
Let's go. All right. Give me a second, I'm coming back in. The joys of being on the internet, guys. Let's see here. Face foot soldier. Hand crossbow. There you go. 20 to hit.
20 hits, yes.
Give me a con save, please. You take 10 piercing and 2 poison damage.
Alright.
And he attacks again. 15 to hit. That's a miss, right?
No, I don't have
No.
enough AC. I don't have any armor. So
Oh, give me another con save, please. You're good. You take 6 piercing and 5 poison damage from that.
Yeah.
And that done. Next one is the guardsman. 2 of them are going to fire ballista bolts at Bjorn. 14 and a 9 to hit. Nope. The last one is going to attack Saphis because that's going to be crit Saphis. So,
Who's lucky?
Saphis, do you want to use lucky for this?
I'm thinking about it.
It's going to be 66 plus 5. 60, 10 plus 5.
Yeah, I think I will.
Right? Then I'll re-roll the attack. 9 to hit.
Alright. That is a miss.
Bjorn, you're up.
I would like to talk to the Stormflow guards again. Address them one more time.
Yeah, go ahead.
And ask them, so what do you fear the most? A dark guard coming and claiming your souls, or this city being blown up? Either you choose to protect, or you die here. And then I would like to move up here. Oh, there's a wall.
40 feet, right?
Yes.
There you go.
And I would prefer to intimidate them.
Go ahead and roll me an intimidate check before we see what happens.
And should I roll something strength-based instead?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an athletics roll instead. We'll say it's intimidation because they are like their side is losing badly right, and you have just.
I have a lot of athletics because of my. I think that's -5.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a wisdom saving throw from all of these up here to see if they lose morale and run away, basically.
So it's not 29, it's 24. Just to...
Got it. I'm going to roll some wisdom saves here to figure out if they're going to run away or not. Oh. All right, you see more than half of them beginning to like drop their weapons and run away.
And I'm gonna whisper to the guy in front of me, not in an intimidation kind of manner, but it is intimidating. Where are you gonna run to now?
He's brandishing his copper wire in front of him. Do you want to do anything with your action? I'll say that was a bonus action for him.
Then I would. I'm gonna take the copper wire.
Go ahead and give me I guess an athletics roll again. Yeah, you just snap it out of his hand. And I'm going to roll a wisdom check with disadvantage. Oh, he's running away too, man.
I'm gonna eat it because
because why not?
Because why not? I don't know where to store copper.
Need your copper intake for a day.
Yeah.
Nongle, it's your turn. What do you do?
I will use Seek Knowledge on the Purge.
On the Purge?
Yeah.
So, can you try to explain in a bit more detail what you're trying to do?
I don't know what the Purge is, but I saw future Nongle get very, very upset. So I want to know what we know about the Purge.
I will put you in the context here, so you can reevaluate if you want to ask this again. You probably want to. When he said that Snicksnack was right, remember the first time you met Snicksnack, he gave you the scroll of Demaplane and said that he was afraid that your people, the nomads, would be targeted by other people. So when your future self says that Snicksnack was right and that the purge will happen, he's talking about the purge of the nomads. The nomads will be targeted by the Hassanite forces. You can, if you want to gain more information about what he meant there, that is in the future, so it's going to be a very high DC history.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know, peering into the future, going to be very hard.
Because the Hassanites are the ones that are attacking Bjorn's people from the south, right?
Yeah, the Hassanites are basically the ideology that the Face follows, and then especially the Emirates, and some of the more orthodox kind of conventicle people are following.
Yeah, I want to see what future Nongo saw.
Go ahead and give me a history roll.
It's a natural 20 for a 30.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my god. That's a lot of 20s today.
It's a lot of 20s
A
today.
lot of ones today too, guys.
Yeah.
Perfectly balanced,
dropping
as
coming.
all things should be.
As all
There could
things
be- There
should
could be more ones.
Nongo, you sit down and you focus on this specific thing that your future self divulged upon. You kind of turn the pages until you find the place in the book that feels right. And then you peer into a possible future for you. Something that might happen. You see southern warships bristling with ballista and even some of them with newfangled gunpowder weapons, just gliding quietly over the Greystone or the Battle's End Sea. You see first naval battles between the northern and the southern powers converging. You see Northmen in great pelts fighting, and you see armor-clad knights and pikemen just forming ranks and fighting the northern warriors in like a lot of different kind of situations across Cerenar. And then you go in, you see a very kind of agitated wizard speaking from a tower in Ravensport, the black city of Roven. As he just points out, the nomads, they are on the side of the maledictors. They are on the side of the Northmen. Have you never seen how every time they come in, something goes wrong, something goes missing? They're not only thieves, they are in league with the gods. They're in league with the devils from the north. Now, drive them out. Take them all and end their lives, or they will end yours. You see fury of the common people as you begin to see flashes of nomad caravans being kind of rushed down by common people wearing like torches and pitchforks kind of thing. I should see burning wagons and small young nomad children running away in the underbrush of a forest. You see in one vision you see a bunch of nomads being confined to a specific part of the city, and then just kept there for months until they're finally taken away and disposed of.
Are they
And you
captured at
see-
Ravenport, or
That was just the start.
okay? So I don't know where they're being held.
You could probably recognize the guy that made that speech any day of the week if you wanted.
Sure, who is he?
No, if you saw him again, I mean.
If I saw him again. Would I know where the gnomes are being kept?
This is just a potential future.
Right.
This particular place would probably be, if you're right, that city where you saw that specific thing happen was Arkansport. Then you see your future self in an ashen field, fire around him. You see a caravan with all the weird and kind of, silly wagons around him, holding a dead Garwop in his hand. You see your future self being too late. Stop. What happened? You're not there.
Shit. Yeah, that's it.
All right, that was fun.
Yeah, fucking great fun. That was, Jesus.
Oust, you're up.
Cool.
Wow, what a fucking bummer,
I
man.
am gonna. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, so I just put magic Hitler question mark. Right, I'm gonna start bolting it across this bridge, and then I have 120 foot of range on Eldritch Blast, so I'm just gonna try and take out this running wizard. Assuming just from the angle that I'm at, I cannot see the wizard on the top of the tower.
No, you cannot.
Okay, in which case I will go for the one that's ahead of Bjorn.
Right, go ahead.
Eldritch Blast. Roofing. First one is an 11. Second one is a 21. The third one is a 16.
He is halfway dead, this guy.
Cool.
And your movement?
That was my movement. I've moved up 30 feet. So I'm pretty much in line with the Inquisitor. That's the end of my go. I don't think there's anything else that I want to Commander's Strike on Sophis. I'm just gonna kind of just point the sword at the running wizard. Go take him down. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to give this another attack.
That's me, man.
Yep.
So Fizz, go ahead and roll your ranged attack, I guess.
Against who specifically?
The guy to the north of Bjorn.
Okay, yeah. So then I shall roll this away. Hands crossbow. 18 to hit?
Yep. Go ahead and roll your sneak attack damage.
That. So that's a total of... That's 8 plus 15, 23.
Exactly
damage.
his hit points, so he's dead.
God, I'm so good at this game. Thanks for the
360,
commanding
no
stream.
scope.
It's like darts. You've got to get it dead on to kill them. So.
Yeah, yep.
Good job.
Okay.
Fizz, you're up. You're getting carried away by the stream. We need to get out of this
Okay,
water.
I look at that guy that's currently shooting us. I scream up to Cephis and say, Cephis, can you take care of this? And I will inspire him. I haven't done this last session. So I will, let's see, I have this here. So, cause I know a cat which attack rolls hit cleaner. But strong and sure, he gives his enemies no quarter. Sneaky tap, Xyza, undetectable, silence, net, steps, and cat is on top. Feline fur so soft, it's unresistible. Oh, 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 oh. And I give him inspiration for that.
Oh, I love you, buddy. That's fantastic.
Beautiful. You spend a lot of Gift of Alacrity. How many inspirations do you have left?
I didn't use any inspiration for Give Alacrity. That's
just a spell. That's how it is. All right, cool.
So I have 3 left after this. No, I have 2 left because I used 1 for unsettling words. Wait,
got it.
2 left.
No worries.
Alright, and what size is your
It's a D10.
D10, yeah.
Okay.
Then I will look at her and say, "You look very hurt. So I will bring you to somewhere safe. So please trust me on that. I will dimension door to what was the last safe place I saw, like in the previous, like where we were previous year, in that alley. Well, even better, like I would tell her, if you know safe place, I can bring you there. And I will look at her eye, like, does she like answer me in some way?
She's very hurt. I'm going to roll a con save for her. No. What are you talking about?
Okay, I will bring her to this last safe place, like in some of the buildings that I saw here. Like
You can take her up here to the kind of.
it's safe.
Everybody
like, I want
is
somewhere
running away
where
from
she
you
will
guys.
not be attacked.
Everybody's running away from you. It's safe at least for the next few minutes.
Yeah, like inside the house maybe. Like
Sure.
did we see like the houses here? Like are
Yeah,
they?
you saw an open window, just like an abandoned shop, basically. You can take her in
Yeah,
there.
I will put her there, like somewhere where she can be protected. Okay, I will use the dimension door for that. This was my turn.
What? What is happening? Are you? What is?
I'm trying to save you here, so don't do anything stupid.
Okay, I'll stay put. There's still the assassin down to your left, and the tower on top of you, in front of you there. The tower people in front seems to be running.
All right. All of them seem to be running, or only some of them?
Most of them, like 1 or 2 stay. Like one ballistic crew doesn't seem to be fleeing.
All right. Well, that's enough for me to still be more worried about the ballista than the assassin at the moment. Does he seem intent on going somewhere specific, the assassin? Like, is he looking over at Theus, at me, at us? Is
He just looks around in confusion as Theus disappeared from the water where he is trying to kill him.
Okay, so he does look like he's going after Theus, so if you can find him, okay. Well, can you run through allies in this?
Yep.
Here. Okay. Yeah. So, I will move 30 feet up. See, how far is that? That's another 30 feet.
I will take another 30 feet ahead.
No. Sorry, I was just measuring out the distance so I would know. So could you put me back, actually?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Alright, so 30 feet. That. Did I move last round?
Yeah.
I know I did the wall thing. And then
You still have your double movement shit if you want to.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. So yeah, I will double my movement using my tabaxi ability to get to this space right next to Bjorn.
Yep. I'll put you
Oh,
up
is
there.
this? Oh, that guy's dead. Okay, but that doesn't matter. I'll still get this
Yeah,
close because I want to. And then I will bonus action, dash. You know, I'll look over to Bjorn. Do we have this under control here at the bridge?
I think so. We can move on.
All right, and then Sufis is gonna take that to heart, and he's just gonna dash into the city and start running towards probably running towards Arana, to be honest. His home.
Got it.
Yeah. That's where he'll be going.
Babelbrook
Right.
is doing fine. Dead. Dirt runs up, basically. Alright. We're all fleeing. We should press our advantage when we have the chance. This foot soldier here does a teleportation and then a dash and tries to get away this round around here. One remaining, like these people here are running away, so they're like dashing down the stairs. So they're all like basically being next to Yusufis as they're trying to get away. This guy's running as well. One ballistic crew remains trying to hit you with the last arrow, Bjorn.
I gladly take it.
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
They hit.
All right. That's going to be 24 half to 12 damage.
Did Bjorn just take ballista ball to the chest?
Pardon?
Did Bjorn just take ballista ball to the chest like it's nothing?
And then he breaks it off, throw it on the ground. Come on, guys. Come on.
I'm going to say they run away, and this stage here of going back is clear. Before we collect ourselves and what is happening, we'll go to Nongo. Nongo, what are you doing?
I am adjusting the map for the stream. Okay, I am. Let's see. I'm going to seek knowledge on. This one might be tricky and difficult, but it's.
Yeah, I gave you a very vague kind of power, and I'm expecting you to abuse the shit out of it. So go.
Well, not necessarily abuse it, but I'm just. I don't know how this will work exactly. I guess this has to do with Theus, but I know that I saw the future self wearing Theus's artifact, and the fact that Theus, I would assume, died, which makes Bjorn go fucking wacky. I would like to look back on his timeline and see what Theus did to surrender. Like, what lengths would Theus need to go to actually surrender to the Hassanites, right?
Oh, should I say that, or do you want to say that?
You go ahead, man. Imagine a timeline where you give yourself up to save the others, basically.
Well, this is what happens. I would assume that Theus in that timeline, the things that he tries to protect, the last memories of Pandora, which would one be the orphanage, the Little Trunks, which is run by some of Pandora's friends, Loxodons. And if they threatened death, together with his friends, and he couldn't do anything against that, he would rather him become like a tool for death, for the face, than see the things he cares about threatened. But he would only do that under the promise that the Hassan Isabar swears that he would not harm them in the future. So at the same time, while he fucking hates Hassan Isabar in the face, he at least would assume that when he makes a deal with Hassan Isabar, that the Hassan Isabar keeps that deal. I would assume. I don't know, like Hassan Isabar would be honorable enough.
So what you're saying is that you would do it on the condition that Hassan Isabar did not hurt Nongo, Cephis, Aust, or Bjorn.
And the orphanage.
And the orphanage. You
like,
basically see
do I
this.
at least know that Hassan Isabar is honorable enough to keep the promises?
So, like,
It's your best bet, at least,
I think the
right?
way Nongo's going to take this, like, because there's no way we can.
Oh, I'm not.
Like, go
You're
on
not
this-
done. There's more information coming.
Got him.
So you see this interaction going down. You see thieves making demands. Then the Dark Seneschal, the one with the Deathstroke kind of mask with one red half, steps forward. And as he touches Theus, everything, like all the assassins, just like beam out. And you see Bjorn, Nongo, or Bjorn, Aust, and Cephis kind of being left picking girls off the walls, and kind of saving the city. You see like a flash, and then you see Theus is back, but he's wearing like a mask, a metal mask. And he is, and you see that in his hand is a knife, bloody. On the floor is some kind of noble general killed, a woman fighter from the north. Across from him, you see Bjorn standing with his axe. Bjorn, what does Bjorn say as he is defending his homeland, and he sees Theus, this version of Theus at least, having killed Jarlis Helga in front of him?
betrayer. I shall never trust anyone again.
And you hear a voice come out. This is not Theus' voice. This is another voice. Your friend is gone. Now, I made a promise. You will walk from here. Bjorn. Your people burn. And you see a fight. They're going toe to toe. Bjorn is clearly kind of empowered by some kind of god shit. And in the end, he is inches away from killing this version of Theus, but he doesn't have it in himself to do it. And you see another flash, and you see a large rock. On top of that, a mighty wooden temple in flames, as the Hassanites have won, and the North has been defeated by the coalition of the South.
Well, shit.
Well, shit. So, and that finds our friends within the storm's flow. You rush inside. Do you do anything to stop the people who flee, or do you just want to let them go?
I'm currently talking with Bellbook, so I don't see what's outside. So, what's the others?
Bjorn, Aust, and Evan, Tafis.
Yeah. Safis is taken off running at this point. He assumed, Bjorn said that he got it under control, and Safis took his word for that.
So you're going to your own residence. So you're splitting.
I mean, because of where Safis' residence is, it's basically the same distance to go there and then to the court of battle than to go really anywhere else than the court of battle. Because, Safis lives down here in the, Untumbra district, and then, straight left along the main roads.
You also know leaving the others will make it harder for them to make their way through Stormfront.
That's entirely true, yeah.
So, that's fine, but then you will, if they run into bad people, you won't be there to defend.
Entirely possible. Still gonna do it.
All right, well, perfect. The Safis zooms off.
Okay.
Alst and Bjorn, do you stop any of the people running away?
Definitely. Yeah, I'm I'm gunning people down in the streets essentially with Eldritch Blast if they look like they pose a threat or they look like they're going to
snitch on you guys,
create more threat. Yeah. So yeah, either if they're in range, then it'd be Eldritch Blast or just cutting them down with the blade.
Sure.
The rest of the time, I will probably take a quick moment to kind of cast message as Sufis is running away, just saying, "Hope you're going to meet back up with us," and just keep running. I'm not going to stop at any point. It's just I'm doing run and gun essentially through the city. So I'd probably be going down and
yeah. When you turn away from the microphone, it gets hard to hear you, man.
Sorry, yeah, I was looking at Liberation Boulevard. I'd probably be gunning it down there because that seems to be the most direct route from where we are at the moment.
So you want to but I'm also going to tell you right away. Liberation Boulevard is the most exposed road, right?
Okay, and we'd know that.
House is not pretty. All right, so I'm just going to say this: you stop the people. You don't. I would like I'm going to roll a 1d4 and increase the escalation counter by that much. Just for the general, that you succeeded, basically. So, Tanner, please increase it by 4. Safis goes off. Before we meet up and everybody kind of makes a plan, you were doing something, Theus.
Yes, can I shout over to Inquisitor, what was the other name? Not Battlebook, but the other?
Durt Ivanovich.
Durt Ivanovich? Let's just shout over to him out of the window. Your friend here is hurt. We need a plan to get through the city and stop this ritual. I need to exchange information. And can you contact anyone inside of the city that's on your side, so we can get this ritual stopped?
I'm going to be honest with you. If this conventicle attacks you, I might be able to stop them, if we're lucky. That you got her on your side is a fucking miracle.
I look towards her. Can you contact your people in any ways?
They have all been warned that you muddle the minds of whoever you attack, that you are like the Fae, that you enchant and cheat. They will not believe us. If I haven't seen this with my own eyes, I would never.
Can you go back to a safe place, to people who can check you for magic? Maybe not here in the city, but we need someone outside maybe. Like, can you get away, send messages, get people to believe you that the face is trying to destroy the city?
I might, but it will take time.
Maybe this is something. You are currently not in fighting shape, so the best you can do is currently to take care of things when that is over. Either we save the city or we all go down with that, but at least when this goes down, people outside will know, and they will know the face is responsible for this. This is your task.
I'll
Please
try.
do this.
All right. Do you want me to go with her, or do you want me to fight with you?
You're a good fighter. We need anyone. We lost someone. You're a good fighter.
If we can stop a bunch of demon bully motherfuckers, I'm going to help you do this.
Yeah, kill some motherfuckers. And you here, can you get away alone? Can you get away safely alone?
I can try.
Do I believe her?
She doesn't really believe herself. I don't know. They're everywhere.
If I hear a little bit more, like, has she any way to contact people? I just want her to not fight, but just survive and be the messenger.
There's a 50-50 chance she'll get through.
Can I heal her and increase that chance?
Yep, you can. If you spend resources, you can increase that chance. It probably won't help you to stop the ritual.
No, but
it might help you.
If this,
afterwards.
I don't know what happens after this, but I want these face motherfuckers responsible for this.
I get it. All right, yeah. If you go ahead and heal her up some more, I'll say for every
like, this is essentially a short rest, right, for her.
For every 8 points of healing, you provide her, your DC goes down by 1, or the DC of the luck check goes down by 1.
Okay, good. So I heal her. Let's just fuck it. I will use a 5th level healing word for her.
What? You might need that magic. You know that.
Yeah,
right?
but
all right.
The thing is,
Fine.
I might need, but no matter what happens, I want, like, this is Fierce revenge. Like, Fierce is at any point ready to die. We probably established that.
And
if he's going to die, like, he's going to take the face down with him in any way possible.
Go ahead and roll that magic, and then you can give, I guess, you can give Saphis or Nongle. Nongle, do you have inspiration? No, you can give Saphis or Nongle inspiration for that, as you already have one yourself.
Okay, good. Saphis, do you have inspiration?
I do not.
Okay, then take that inspiration.
Wonderful.
And it's only 19. Wait a second. Well, Fierce wouldn't know it anyway, so he will just use his best efforts to heal her. This is his best effort.
Perfect. All right. So, Fierce, you are going to... Where do we put your token?
Also, just want to know, is this also short rest because she's technically short resting?
She will be because she's not running.
Yeah, but
you're in a hurry.
Like, I just want to say...
I'm going to tell you right now. You will get the benefit of one short rest between this point and the court of battle if you make it there in time.
Okay.
You can take
I
it
will
now.
also, okay.
It will take you. It will take you 5 minutes. You can use 2 hit dice of healing, and you will get the benefits of a short rest. You have to do it at the same time.
All at the
have-
same time?
So you have to agree as a group
Okay,
that
if
now.
you don't need it, I'm a little bit iffy, but if you don't need it,
We wait until we regroup, personally.
yeah, but
This should be
after
the
we
hit the quick
regroup-
save before you go into the boss room. In my opinion.
like, I just want to ask if we want to have a short rest here, just so you can get your spell slots, like ready, and the other, like the others didn't use much, but I'm a little bit iffy.
Never mind. I'm good on health, but I'm spent on spell slots. Simple as that.
Well,
What about the others? Do you want to use that or not?
Bjorn, I think Bjorn is on full health
Yeah,
almost,
for was actually fine.
and I think
I'm
Safis
down to
is
1 HP.
Safis is also doing all right, right?
Okay.
You will save it for now. All right. I
Okay,
need to
save it for
know.
now.
Keep going for
Can I at least inspire her to increase her like survival chance?
I will say yes. Yeah. If you use an inspiration, the DC will go down by 1 more. Yeah.
Okay, inspiration for her,
So now I want you to.
and I will inspire.
I want you to make a luck check. I want you to do a blind GM roll. And I'm letting you know. It was 11 before. You have decreased it by 3. So it's now 8, right? I am going to delete that, and I note down what she wrote here. We'll figure out what happens. All right.
And I will say it to her. You're waking up, blood and rust. You see the axes and swords they trust. You're taking in the spectacle. I heal you up. Oh wait, a sec. I heal you up. You feel it in your bones, enough to make your hit points roll. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Oh, oh, oh,
You
oh, oh, oh. I'm using my bard songs, using my bard songs.
And with that said, we will all take a break while our heroes think about what they're doing next. Right now, they are in a complicated situation. Arnold is still caught in the weird grove of Marine that his future self mentioned. Aust, Bjorn, and Theus are making their way towards the court of battle and need to figure out what route they will take. And Safis is running towards his house to save his partner in crime. Precisely what will happen and how they will make their way to the court of battle, we'll figure out after the break. So I will say, how about we'll say, on the hour.
Yeah.
In 22 minutes from now, then, I hope that you all stay put, and we'll see what happens after the break. You all good to go, ding dongs?
We'll go ding dongs.
Sure.
Perfect. See you guys after the break. Thank you very much for watching.